So many of you guys who watch my show know I don't do rebuttal videos very often. I just don't really give a shit. But a lot of people message me and ask me to do a rebuttal against this moronic video that YouTuber Bearing put out. This guy made one of the dumbest fucking videos in history. So for you guys who don't know who Bearing is, basically, he's another one of these cookie cutter channels that has a cartoon avatar and spends all day long talking about how terrible SJWs are. Almost every video is devoted to how can we blame the left for everything? SJWs are the greatest threat on the planet. And unfortunately, this is still the big popular thing on YouTube. And I understand this is your niche. This is what you do. This is how you make money. But at some point, this fucking shit just gets so ridiculous. Case in point, his last video he made on why he's going to vote no on Australia's ballot for gay marriage. So to catch you guys up, in 2004, Australia made gay marriage illegal. And now they're trying to re-examine this issue to see if the public's opinion on it has changed or not. So what they're going to do is they're going to send everybody a ballot in the mail. And all the ballot says is, do you support a change in the law to allow same-sex couples to marry? Yes or no? That's all it says. And this poll is not legally binding in any way. It's basically just to see what the public's opinion about this issue is currently. But it probably will influence public policy pushed forth by the government. So how people vote on this poll is incredibly important to the civil rights of gay people in Australia. So obviously it's 2017. Let gay people get married, right? It's fucking simple. But when you run a YouTube channel whose main goal is to blame everything on the left and find a reason to blame social justice warriors for everything, even the values that you claim to hold the most can be discarded at a moment's notice, as long as it fits your narrative. In case in point, this is what we have here with Bearing. Here's what he claims his values are.
Now, I've got no objection to same-sex marriage. If two people want to get married, then I don't see why they shouldn't be able to, regardless of what's between their legs. I will, however, be voting no. Let me explain why.
So of course he has to spin this to where he can both be against homosexual marriage, but also make himself not seem like a bigot. So of course he's like, I'm not a fucking bigot. I think gay people should get married if they want. I don't have any objection to gay marriage at all. So let me make an entire video explaining my objections to gay marriage. So obviously Bearing here is a champion for gay rights. There must be some incredibly fucking good reasons that he opposes gay marriage. Right? Wrong! It's dumb as fuck! So I shit you not. The very first thing Bearing shows to support his stance against gay marriage is from Lyle Shelton, who is literally a Christian lobbyist who supports gay conversion therapy. This is who Bearing is getting his talking points from. Let's have a listen.
But anyone who wants to speak and say out loud that they believe that marriage is exclusively between a man and a woman will need legal protection against the triggering of state-based anti-discrimination law. And we've already seen this with an archbishop, not as a result of his religious duty in a wedding ceremony, but simply because he exercised free speech to distribute Christian teaching on marriage. He was hauled before a tribunal.
Bearing did not link to any of his sources. He could not be bothered. I'm assuming it's because he did not want you to check it out. In fact, the only thing he could be bothered to link to is an advertisement for the VPN service he is trying to sell. But fortunately for me, I actually went on the internet and looked this up for myself and found out what he's talking about. And basically it's this. A bishop sent out anti-gay propaganda to all the students in Catholic schools. All of them. And the fucking parents were not happy at all. Needless to say, he sent out fucking anti-gay propaganda without their permission. So they fucking bitched about it. They're like, motherfucker, why you sending out anti-gay propaganda to our children? We may be Catholic, but we're not fucking bigots. So it was actually mostly the parents themselves who were angry and creating a stir about this, which caused this bishop to be pulled into a tribunal to explain his actions. The fact that Bearing did not bother to explain any of this to his audience whatsoever just shows how dishonest he is trying to be here and how he's trying to spin things. Hey, I got an idea, Bearing. If you don't want to be called into a tribunal to explain your actions, maybe you don't pass out anti-homosexual propaganda to school kids without their fucking parents' permission. Huh? How's that sound, fucko? But no, this is the very first excuse that Bearing is giving to vote no for homosexual marriage. Nice try, dude, but we see right through you. So basically Bearing's like, yeah, I think gay people should get married. But some bishops sent out anti-homosexual propaganda to school kids and pissed off their parents. So sorry, gay people, I can't let you get married. It don't even make any fucking sense, dude. Really? This is the first example you're using to back up your bullshit? It's just sad, dude. It's just really fucking sad. But here's the bad part. This is the best fucking example he gave. All the rest of the examples he gave for why he is against voting for gay marriage right now are even fucking dumber. Let's have a look at the second reason he gives. The next reason he gives that he's against gay marriage is because the schools in Victoria have a little blurb in one of their lesson plans that says this: invite students to imagine themselves in the role of a young person who is age 16 or older. Tell students on the left-hand side of the room that their character is going to go out with someone of the same sex. Oh my God! In one little part of one lesson plan, they ask kids to imagine they're gay, clearly as an exercise in empathy to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, most likely because they want to try to stem gay bullying in the school. Seriously, dude? This is the type of piss-poor reasoning you're using to try to deny people civil rights? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I think gay people should be allowed to get married, but there's a paragraph in these kids' textbooks I don't like, so fuck them! This is cringe as fuck. You're the exact type of person that would call other people reactionaries and snowflakes over shit like this. If you think for even 1 second that any of this is a good excuse to deny people their basic civil rights, you're fucked in the head, dude. No wonder you hide behind a goofy cartoon character. I'd be embarrassed to let people see my face too if I were you. But it gets even fucking worse, dudes. The third reason he gives to deny homosexuals basic civil rights is because this stupid bitch went on TV and said some dumb shit. She's like, hey, I think certain people that spread anti-homosexual propaganda should be put in jail. They are not responsible for the stupid shit she says on television. And obviously, punishing gay people by denying them basic equal rights because of some stupid shit some bitch said on television makes you a fucking asshole. Seriously, Bering. Get your shit together, dude! Honestly, I think it's lame as fuck. So many of these YouTube guys claim they believe in one thing, but then they actively support candidates and policies that would do the exact opposite. If you claim to believe in one thing, but then your actions actually lead to the opposite happening, you didn't really believe in that thing to begin with. There's what people claim they believe, and then there's what they do. And what you do actually proves what you believe. And it's transparent as fuck. You're transparent. We can see right through you. We know what you're doing. But this shit show of bullshit reasoning gets worse and worse. His fourth reason is the dumbest reason yet. Apparently somebody walked up to former Minister Tony Abbott, who is anti-gay, and headbutted him. And according to Bering, this is a logical reason to deny people equal rights. Yeah, I'm for gay marriage, but some random dude walked up and headbutted another dude in the face, so I gotta deny you guys your civil rights. It just makes sense. It's just so fucking stupid. Even if this guy went up and headbutted Tony Abbott in the face because he didn't like his position on gay marriage, it still would not give you a right to hold that against all fucking gay people and deny them their civil rights. But here's the fucking thing. The guy that headbutted Tony Abbott says it had nothing to do with his position on gay marriage. Said he just did it because he thought he was a cunt. So basically, Bering wants to punish gay people because some random dude walked up and headbutted some other dude for some reason that has absolutely no relation to this whatsoever. And that motherfucker just deserves a bird flip. You know, you like to say the word cunt a lot. Well, this is the cuntiest shit I've ever seen in my life. On this position, you're the fucking definition of a cunt, motherfucker. God, you're stupid. But it gets even dumber. The next excuse he gives for denying gay people their basic civil rights is because this stupid bitch on Facebook posted something her boss didn't like about gay marriage, and her stupid cunt boss fired her. So according to Bering, because this stupid bitch got fired over some Facebook bullshit by her stupid ass boss, the country just ain't ready for gay marriage yet. It's just obviously grasping at straws, stretching to find whatever he can to blame on the left. And the fact that this shit is so popular on YouTube right now is just sad. Like seriously, straight up, just talking man to man to you, Bering. It's embarrassing, dude. It's seriously fucking embarrassing. All this shit is. Like, you have literally put out a video you should be ashamed of. You should fucking be embarrassed. You are actively campaigning against other people's civil rights based on the most ridiculous bullshit the human mind can imagine. But then he finishes it up with his last example on why he thinks gay people shouldn't be allowed to get married, and it's just as bad as all the fucking rest of them. Apparently there's this cunt who used to be a famous tennis player in Australia, and she's a big time fucking Christian, thinks Jesus should be all up in your goddamn marriage business and shit. Clearly just one of these old stuck up bitches who think gay people aren't good enough to get married. And she gets invited on this television show to explain her position, but she gets challenged exactly like she should be. And the fact that she is challenged at all on her stupid biblical beliefs that marriage is between a man and a woman seems to anger the fuck out of Bering.
Homosexual people, they can lead their life, but don't touch marriage. And
Margaret,
it's
if I could
covenant,
just interrupt
and it's very
there.
precious.
Yep, I get all that. But Margaret...
I know there's no point at yelling and screaming at this fat pink-haired bucket of shit, but I really want to. I'm just going to have to wait here quietly until this rage subsides.
I don't think that is funny, you see. And,
no, I don't think you and I agree on a lot of
joke
things, including what's funny. But
Yeah, I know.
Also,
I know.
I mean, do you understand how hurtful it is for LGBTQI Australians when someone of your stature sort of actively promotes the idea that they're not equal to you, that you're better than them and deserve more?
They can lead. I don't agree with you on that. I'm not saying I'm better than them.
But you deserve
I'm just
marriage and they
about
don't, is what you're saying.
Between a man and... Well, it is, because it's in the Bible. And my values, even as a little girl and being brought up, was that marriage was between a man and a woman. And because the Bible says it, and
but
it's
we're
in
a
the
secular
beginning
society,
when God
Margaret. I, for
created
one,
man.
I'm not a Christian person.
Listen, thunder cunt.
He's even got to punctuate his anger by sliding in his avatar with growling, gnarling teeth. Even though this girl seems perfectly lovely, she actually speaks eloquently and makes good points. But she's a little bit overweight and she has pink hair, so she's obviously an SJW. So obviously, Bering has to make fun of her weight and take up for the Christian bigot cunt. Ooh, I'm so angry that this girl with pink hair is actually eloquently defending herself against this fucking bigot. I dare you be a little bit overweight and take up for gay people. You're clearly a fat bucket of shit, thunder cunt.
This fat pink-haired bucket of shit and thunder cunt.
It's just such a completely fucktarded argument. Hey, some gay people have been shitheads about gay rights in the past. Better deny equality to them all. It's a slippery slope, man. We gotta be careful because you never know what's gonna happen when you pass laws like this. That's exactly the same shit they said about interracial marriage. If you let black people marry white people, the next thing you know, people gonna be marrying dogs and horses. Pedophiles are gonna wanna marry children. Until we know exactly how these laws are gonna affect everything ever, we just can't let the darkies get married to the whites. It's just the same old rehashed, ridiculous, ignorant arguments we've heard for years. And honestly, Bering, I would hope these arguments were beneath you, but they're clearly not. This video was a fucking mess. Just stupid reasoning after stupid reasoning after stupid fucking reasoning. And all with the sole purpose of denying people basic equal rights. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Seriously, man, you have over 400,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, people like you do have a lot of influence on society. And dude, you're using your platform right now for the sole purpose of spreading ridiculous bullshit that denies people their civil rights. It's lame. It's lame as fuck, dude. You're lame as fuck. And this coming from a guy who makes videos where I slap Trump in the face with dildos. And you can look in the comment section and see the kind of pieces of shit this guy's attracting. Look at the top comments that get the most votes. I'm honestly sick of the tantrums. Just consider yourselves luckies we aren't chucking your ass off the rooftop. Yeah, faggots, sit down and shut the fuck up. Just be happy we're not throwing your ass off the rooftops like ISIS does. I'm sick of gays waving their sexual preferences and rainbow cocks in my face all the time. Why can't we have more examples of normal families when we get exposed to the media? That would more likely help lead to more functional families. That's right, never forget gay people. You're not normal. And you look through his comment section and it's just one anti-gay comment after another. This is the kind of thunder cunts this guy is attracting. So seriously, I really hope you rethink this, Bering. I really hope you come out with another video explaining to everybody that you were fucking wrong, telling them to please vote yes for marriage equality. And if you live in Australia, please don't fucking listen to goddamn Bering. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's purposely trying to mislead you to fit his narrative. Ignore this shady cartoon fuck and vote yes on marriage equality. To not do so would not be logic. Fuck yes. Hey guys, Dusty the White here, and as many of you may have heard, YouTube's Adpocalypse has basically demonetized all my videos. I'm no longer really able to make any money off YouTube, so if you guys like what I do, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon is the only reason this channel still exists. So if you enjoy what I do, please consider pitching in and help save this channel. Thanks a lot, guys.
Dick bitch, take it! In fact, in 4 years, you know what's gonna happen? I bet it's gonna make you suck that shit! Suck the Bernie Sanders dick! Suck it, Trump! Get it in your fucking mouth! Open up! Open up, bitch! That's right! That's right! Take